Wind. Cleave my foes.
Go time!
Now's a good time to boost.
Alright, welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Trails Through Daybreak with Kellador. This is where we left off last time. Middle of a string of boss fights. It's great.
Going all in.
Yeah, so let's see where we can take this. Aaron, let's get you on your evasion kick. We're gonna see about the delay.
Rise and shine, small
What are we at here? We're at 56,000 and 50,000.
Whenever you're ready.
He's more of a mage, she's more of a... Oh, well, you stink. Oh, you got hit with Seal. Grumble.
Show me what you got.
Okay, well, then you and Rosette can hang out.
Flames. Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Oh, we're gonna do that.
We need to proceed with caution.
This is not going to be good with all this Seal.
Activating try.
Okay, Rosette. You're gonna make sure we don't get killed before we get started.
How about this?
Yeah, by things like that.
Miss Alfayed.
Wind.
Okay.
Cleave my foes.
Please don't. Ha! Missed.
Illume the darkness.
No.
Seven swords.
No Captain Planet. No by our count powers combined. But
Pull out all the stops.
also, we're gonna move back. We're gonna heal Fairy.
Mr. Arkwright.
Indeed, Mr. Arkwright.
Is that all you've got?
You guys aren't weak to anything. You only have that on support.
Show me what you got.
Arts damage down.
I'll
Rot.
take all you have.
It can't hide anything from us.
You're not weak to anything in
try, let's
particular. Okay. Well, then let's see
Show
about
me what you got.
reducing your stats a little bit.
Cypher activate.
Okay. Yep.
Moving in.
What are you doing? No, you suck.
My sincere thanks.
There.
Okay, well, could be worse.
Cypher activate.
Oh, no, you don't.
Eat this,
Watch out,
sucker.
you guys. Something's coming.
Impede. Mute if we can.
Is that all you've got?
No, it's not all I've got. But it's gonna stop what you've got. Okay, first off, Heated Roar.
Here goes.
Second off, Coin Bullets.
Activating skill.
Think fast. Take this. How about this?
Yeah, now come hit me.
I won't hold back.
Okay, Cobalt
mind me.
Curtain.
Watch it. They're trying to attack.
Van is still fine.
Watch out, you guys. Something's coming.
I know something's coming. But we're gonna be okay.
Is that all you've got?
Accessing. Afoot.
And this is why we're gonna be okay. Get ourselves a foothold. Yep. Yep.
In the darkness.
No, not cool.
7 shots.
Not cool.
A chance.
Okay.
This'll hurt. Show me what you got.
May we proceed with caution.
I'll dice you up.
Hit that. Slow you down. Oh, you're gonna do that.
Don't mind me. Flames protect us. Don't mind
Okay.
me.
What do we have? Sure. That's Plasma Sphere. I don't think... Okay, I didn't think you did.
Show me what you got.
Burn. Blind.
Pull out all the stops.
May we proceed with caution. Miss Afoot.
It's over.
Berathragna.
Here goes.
Okay, you don't have nearly
I'll take all
the
you have.
stuff that I want you to. Right.
Time to go all out.
Obsidia Ray. Obsidia Ray sounds good.
Is that all you've got? Cypher activate. How about this?
Here goes.
Okay, sealed is good. Sealed is very good.
Show me what you got.
Everybody's still got that.
Just try and strike me.
Believe that I will do a little more than try.
Pull out all the stops. Activating skill.
Let's go there. I could, but I really want to be able to chain multiple ones together.
Give me victory.
Oof.
Well, this sucks.
Yep, kinda does. Kinda does, Van, not gonna lie.
Just try and strike me.
Oh, believe that I will. 42, 33.
Please don't strain yourself.
I'll take all you have.
Okay.
This'll hurt.
That is an impede. Yes.
It's over. Gotcha.
Almost 5,000.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Stun. Stun is fantastic.
Show me
Okay.
what you got.
Don't mind me.
So
Activating
let's do
skill.
that. And fairy.
Very well.
Miss Afoot.
Oh well, fine.
End of the line.
So yes, this is a test battle. We are not actually going to kill the Crown Prince or his bodyguard.
He flinched.
Now I understand. You fought well.
And Agnes learns Gibraltar.
They're formidable.
I'm impressed they held out this long. I think we've evaluated them enough.
Shall I end it then?
Go easy on the lackeys. Otherwise, by all means. Screw you! Well, all right then. Guess we're doing this.
Don't even think about it.
Hi, Fee.
What?
It's Sylphid.
Well, would you look at that? I didn't think you'd get here so soon, Fee.
Well, I have. That's enough, Your Highness. Playtime's over. Now that I'm here, we need to let the victims rest.
Marielle, are you alright?
Dingo! Where have you been? I've been trying to get a hold of you all this time.
Guess I had nothing to worry about.
There must be the perpetrators. This saves us a lot of trouble. You okay if we bring them in? Oh, you must be the bracer from Erebonia. Did you respond to Dingo's call for help? Yep. Luckily, I just got into town a little while ago. Seems like I might have gotten here a bit late, though. Nah, don't sweat it. Your timing was perfect. So you say, but I would have liked to see those depths of yours a little more, as it were. Especially when it comes to those mysterious objects and that curious figure you'd like to adopt. Huh? So, you're interested in all that too, were you? I can understand how that looks suspicious, but trust me, he's more than legit enough to make up for it. Anyway, the police should be here any minute. Do you mind if we take it from here? Not at all. In fact, that's what I expected. Also, Naje, if you would. Yes, Your Highness. Allow me to offer you both this water. Huh? This has all been too much. Does all this mean I pass your test, then? That you do. Abrupt ending aside, I'm satisfied with your strength. Please feel free to continue working on my request, as circumstances permit. As for that plant, I would like to claim half of it. The guild can retain the remainder. Oh, right. I forgot all about that big guy. If you don't mind, I'd also like to retrieve a sample of it.
With that, Van Arkride, show me just what you can do. What truths you, in all of your unknowable depths, can uncover in this city of gold as their invisible yet heavy hand looms over it.
Ooh, another pretty airship. From there, Prince Sherid and Naje promptly returned to town via his personal airship. Likewise, Van and the others also made their way back to Tharbad, entrusting the kidnappers to the bracers on site. Later, once they felt better, arrangements were made to escort Shahina and Marielle back to their home and hotel, respectively. After that, Fee reconvened with Van and the others to exchange information. October 6th, 4:05 p.m.
Okay. I think I more or less understand what happened now. Even if I get the impression you all are leaving out some details.
Well, we could say the same about you, Sylphid. Like how you and none other than the Prince of Elsaim are chummy with one
Fair
another.
enough. There's nothing to really hide, so no harm in explaining. He's just someone I met through this musician I know.
Elliot! Ah, I follow you. Now it adds up. I've heard stories about him before. I see his influence hasn't waned. No. Not Elliot. Olivier. Prince Olivert himself. Prince of Erebonia. Yes, there are spoilers there depending on what you've played and what you haven't. Musician? Who is she talking about? Anyway, what's the guild's perspective on all this? Not just what happened here, but everything that's gone down since Messeldom. We're all in agreement that A is almost definitely involved in what's going on. Zin and the others included. Even putting aside what you're looking for, the presence of that sketchy puppeteer and that angel of hers suggests as much. That, as well as the attempt at making it look like a case of contaminated drugs and the type of plant used to achieve that. That's what I think too. But aside from that girl and her angel, there's a distinct lack of any of their presence in Tharbad. From what I can tell, none of their members or even any run-of-the-mill gangsters are looking around. That's awful suspicious, if you ask me. Yes, that's not like what happened in Longport at all. I assume Messeldom was also different? Correct. Messeldom was previously their stronghold, and we've confirmed that there were individuals there who enjoyed their support. It's very likely that they either masqueraded as anti-immigrant forces, or at least took advantage of the terrorism to carry out what they did. Meanwhile, we've got contaminated drugs spreading beneath the surface here, with not so much as a street thug to be found. What do you make of that, Mr. Arkride? At this point, all we're doing is just spitballing and throwing ideas around, aren't we? Maybe so, but I have a theory. Hear me out. In order for contaminated drugs to flow into Tharbad, you'd need organizational support of some sort to pull it off. If we assume that there really are no high-ranking members or any gangsters in the city right now, then a local business might have the power and influence to achieve that. Something the size of Vegas Films, or similar. Of course, the police and guild are both also probably big enough too. Just to be clear, I'm only speaking hypothetically here. I'm not saying... Or what am I saying? I can't believe I'm even doubting either group. There we go. I think we can rule out the local guild on this one, though. Everyone here is really busy, and they're short on staff as it is. Likewise, the local police also seem to be innocent here, even if I was a little suspicious of them myself. Is that to say you already looked into it? That's good. Saves us the trouble of doing that ourselves. Which means that out of the organizations you mentioned, there's only one suspect left. Wait, you don't mean Vegas Films, do you? I know I mentioned them, but aren't they out of the question? I mean, it was Nina and Judith who hired us in the first place, not to mention how much the prince is involved. No, we still cannot rule them out. For one thing, as actresses, neither Miss Fenley nor Miss Lanster belong to Vegas Films. Also, while it is true that the Principality supports the company, their relationship dates back only the past 6 months. It's also worth noting that the Tharbad Film Festival was planned separately from Messeldom's. In fact, compared to Messeldom's, which was an institution, this one had a lot less notoriety going for it at first. It was only once Messeldom's festival got canned that Tharbad's stock rose a lot the last 2 months. Which does make sense when you think about how Calvert is going through a real motion picture boom. When there's only one big film festival a year, it's only natural for movie buffs to gravitate toward it, no matter where it is. And when you're the company putting the whole thing on, you come away from that situation a winner.
Sounds like you guys have it figured out.
Oh, hi Dingo. How's Marielle doing?
She was so tired. She passed out as soon as we got back to the hotel. And now that I know she's safe, I'm here to return the favor.
I'll cut to the chase. The suspicions surrounding Vegas Films don't stop at the film festival. There are rumblings they've poured huge sums of dark money into Tharbaz's political and financial circles, like when they set up their HQ. And that money is supposedly going through less than legal channels. That's some serious dirt you've dug up. I take it you've got the evidence to back that up? Basically, I'm 99% of the way there. I looked into a number of syndicates, both big and small, including Heiyue, and all of them came back negative. All of them, that is. Except for one. Almada. Well, that settles that debate. You're just as intrepid a reporter as I heard. Why, thank you. I've heard good things about you too, Miss Sylphide. The only question left to resolve, assuming this is true, is why those threats were sent. That part doesn't square. Indeed, one would think it would be against their best interests to put their own film festival in jeopardy.
Van, Agnes!
You guys still at the inn? I see that bracer chick's with you too.
What's the matter, you two? Yeah, what's got your feathers ruffled? I'm guessing you got Shahina home already. Where are you now?
We're at Vegas Films. After we dropped her off, an employee there contacted us.
They say Sarah vanished from the studio. Apparently, it happened while we were out in the desert.
Oops. What? She what? Sarah! Oh, Shahina, it'll be okay. The last time I saw her was when we were on break during our rehearsal. She went to use the restroom and then never came back. I was getting pretty worried about how much time she was taking, so I checked with one of the guards. If I'd seen anybody like that, I'm confident I would have noticed. I checked every floor and couldn't find her anywhere. As far as I can tell, there are no signs she left through a side exit either. I'm only asking this to make sure, but your sister wasn't complaining about being in the parade or anything, was she? No, absolutely not. There's no way she would bail out of it. Yeah, she was absolutely fired up about it. Definitely. I mean, hell, it was getting us amped up too. Her mood was infectious. Not to mention, she has such tremendous talent. Dancing might not be my thing, but even I could feel it. That's because I have an eye for these things. They don't lie. That girl is a tremendous asset to the cavalcade. Not to mention, she's a professional. I can't see her getting cold feet over something like this all of a sudden. All right, if you guys are sure. Sorry for asking. I didn't mean to offend anyone. I know, you're just doing what you need to. Anyway, seeing as we're talking about a civilian going missing, I'm going to have to get the guild involved. Everybody okay with that? Absolutely, absolutely. We appreciate you helping us. I'll pay any amount. Mira is no object. Just do whatever you have to in order to find that girl. My parade isn't complete without her. Understand? What about you guys? What are you going to do? Like you need to ask. She's a client we swore to protect. There's only one thing for us to do. Although, we might ask for a free dance later to make it worth our while. Sound good? Van, thank you. We'll figure it out somehow. Don't do anything reckless while we're gone. Got it? I don't know what you're talking about. Mind your own business. All right, I'm going to fill the others in at the guild branch. I'll also find out what's going on with the police. I'll pretty much be doing the same thing, hitting up sources in various places. I'll be sure to let Bermati know what's going on too. That'd be great. Thanks, you two. What's with all this racket? The festival is nearly here. What could have possibly happened to cause such chaos? What? You haven't heard? That girl I scouted out yesterday, Sarah, she disappeared. Nobody knows where she went. Oh? Is that so? We have to act, get the company into gear, and start throwing everything we've got. I don't care if it takes every single employee. We've got to find Sarah. Now. Now, don't you think you're being just a little rash, Gotti? We're talking about a dancer. What's it to us if one or two of them run away? What? But my sister, she's... Hold on. Dylan, where the hell is this attitude coming from? This is serious. By all appearances, it's very likely she didn't simply disappear. Please, her up and poofing away does nothing to hamper our final preparations for the festival. If one of you two went missing, it'd be another matter. But her? She's merely some extra one of us hired on a hunch. Nothing more? What? Are you out of your mind? How many times do I have to explain it to you? Sarah is not some extra. She's irreplaceable. She's the linchpin for all my plans. My parade isn't complete without enough. I'm done listening to this. As far as I'm concerned, as long as the cavalcade proceeds in some fashion or another, that's all that matters. If this woman turns up, wonderful. If not, you'll simply have to compromise on your grand vision, Gotti. Gah. What is that fool's problem? That was so cold. How could he... Seems pretty clear to me that the walls are closing in on him. Indeed, that does seem like more than it simply being the day before the festival and deciding a change of tack is impractical. I think so too. We got the circumstantial evidence. Now we just gotta figure out what move to make. Huh?
Mr. Gotti, I'm sure Sarah will come back. I just know it. She always pulls through. She could come down with a cold before a big show and she'd still shake it off and dance her best ever. She just might run a little late and need more time than usual. But until then, let me help. Bring me on as a good luck charm for getting her back.
I hope Shaheen is gonna be okay. Don't worry, she will be. She's got Judith with her. Though I'm surprised. I've never seen anyone manage to be so persuasive with Mr. Gotti before. Despite only being 15 years old, she is already a true professional. I certainly find myself impressed. I'm sure she gets a lot of her strength from her sister. Sarah seems like a wonderful role model. Yeah, she really does. Oh, my dear sweet girl. That's such a generous offer. But there's no way you could possibly replace your sister in my parade. But I grew up watching her dance. There's nobody that understands what she does better than me. Nobody else is going to be as good as you, and your sister are two very different ladies. Her dancing and sex appeal are completely her own. It's not enough to just be related and dance the same dance. You still won't have the same effect on the people watching. Frankly, my dear, you just aren't a good fit for the sort of parade I've got in mind.
I can't take this anymore. I hate seeing Sarah being the only one working so hard day after day. She always brushes it off like it's nothing, trying to make sure I don't see how much it all hurts her. Sometimes, she even goes out pretending like she's off to see her boyfriend. I wish she had someone like that. I wish that was what's going on, but she can't fool me.
Where's Shahina? So she knew all along.
Maybe I can't match up to her now, but that doesn't mean I can't train hard. I can make any outfit you put on me work too. If I can't just totally replace my sister, then we can find something that'll fit me. I won't just live up to your vision. Give me a chance, and I'll blow it out of the water with something even better.
Oh,
Wow.
Damn.
all right, young lady, you're on. But if you're going to talk that big, you'd better walk that big as well. Failure is not an option. And hey, if your sister comes back, we'll get you both in the parade and make you two a duo for the ages.
Mr. Gotti, you're the best.
Mr. Gotti, thank you.
Hardly. You know me. When I set my mind on something, I don't let anything get in my way. That's just the kind of man I am. Festival is tomorrow. I expect you to train your buns off till the very last minute. Got it?
Yes, sir. I wouldn't have it any other way.
From what I've seen, your technique is solid enough. You already know how to mimic your sister's moves. That means we need to focus on polishing your steps and making sure your charm comes through. Come on, I'll show you how a world-class actress knocks her audience off their feet. It's probably gonna take us all night, but that's what it'll take to get you on your sister's level. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
As for you, Nina, you're in charge of keeping in touch with these doofuses in the guild. Stay on top of everything, okay?
Yeah, I can handle that.
Nice. Sounds to me like we're all set. Let's roll those cameras, people!
She's clearly earned her reputation as a best-in-class actress. Yeah, seems like she's got a good head on Shahina's skills. Or a good beat on Shahina's skills. She'll get her ready. Hard to believe she's such a bumbling mess off the job. Right? I respect her a bit more now. Huh? What are you talking about? Inside joke between us. Don't worry about it. Anyway, now that you've heard the gist of things, has this rung any bells that you might have overlooked before? Maybe any doubts or suspicions you've had about Vegas Films? You're talking about the rumors of its relationships with the underworld and drug trafficking, right? I really don't want to believe that such a big company in my own line of work could be involved in such things. But it's true that Vegas has been expanding in a way that can't be explained just by Mr. Gotti's involvement. And yes, I've heard bits and pieces. People around the industry have a lot to say about Vegas. So when that threatening note came in, it did feel like something bigger was going on. I'm not sure what, but it's there. Wow. I didn't realize there was so much intrigue going on before we even arrived. If the company's the culprit behind this, there's no way that snooty president is clueless about it all. And if that's true, that man's up to his nose in drug running, at least on some level. Who knows what's up with the notes, but after all that, he's got to have something to do with Sarah going missing, right? I guess, but could a guy like him really? Nina? Are you okay? Sorry, I'm okay-ish. This is all just rattling me a bit more than normal. Like Fairy said, it's hard for me to picture Mr. Dillon doing such things. I mean, we're talking about the same man who's always getting pushed around by Mr. Gotti, including allowing the parade at all. Even if he were a man with more backbone, the risks involved with illicit drug smuggling are considerable, which means you believe Mr. Dillon doesn't, or shouldn't, have the courage to arrange something so flagrantly illegal. Yes, I'm not trying to dismiss everything you're saying or have seen, but it's just so hard to reconcile. Be that as it may, the circumstances paint him as our most likely culprit. Even if he's normally not brave, what if, for some reason, he had no choice but to play along with such a scheme? Ah, I see what you're getting at. That's an excellent point. It would be perfectly plausible for criminal elements to do something underhanded to make him comply. So, wait, let me get this straight. We don't know how involved he is in whatever's going on, but what you're saying that But you're saying that he could have been threatened into somehow helping this drug trafficking you're talking about? Yeah, maybe. That's sure how it looks. It's all but certain that Dylan used Almada's help to grow Vegas Films into the juggernaut it is today, as fast as he did. The money's funneled to the political and financial sectors, the murky fundraising, Messeldom's festival going kaput, which was perfect for him. Even if it seems like everything's going his way, all he's been doing is squeezing further under his benefactor's thumb. And being under Almada's thumb is a sure way to get crushed. I hadn't thought of it like that. Well, this is getting all amazingly grim. In that case, good old Dylan probably isn't going to stop at drug trafficking. I bet he's being put up to do something even worse, right? Like, say, something that could go down during the film festival here. Then the notes we've been receiving are, indeed, Almata is taking advantage of the film festival to plan something in this part of the country. Caught in the middle of it, it would seem Mr. Dylan wants to take action before something hideous happens. But he wishes to do it without quashing the festival. Simply doing that could bring the underlying conflict to the surface. Then, does that mean that snooty guy's behind the notes? Yes, the more I think about it, the more everything clicks into place. It all adds up. Though, wait, couldn't that also implicate him in Sarah disappearing when she did? Sure could. Which would indicate Almada didn't snatch her, and she didn't vanish of her own free will. Gaspard Dillon abducted her and took her somewhere.
Van, darling, I've got big news for you.
Nice. You figured it out?
I analyzed the plant you sweethearts found against the substance in those rioting around town, and we have a match. They're completely identical.
Oh, wow.
Needless to say, it was found on the guys who kidnapped Marielle and that dancer.
This confirms, without a doubt, that it was an illegal drug.
When did you... Hold on. How the hell are you able to go over the cops' heads and run that sort of test?
With this fancy testing device that Van got for me after pulling some strings, that's how.
That would have been for nothing, were it not for your knowledge of pharmacology.
That's Bermotti. He never fails to impress.
Kincaid and Elaine. On the wire.
Oh, hush you two. I only know a little from dabbling in it back in the day, that's all.
Hey, that sounds like...
Looks like you owe me again, Van.
Oh, come on, Renee. We're all in this together.
Elaine, and is that... Oh, yeah. I remember you talking to someone yesterday all suspicious-like. That explains a few things. Never hurts to have a little insurance. When I saw those idiots going nuts yesterday, I figured the possibility we'd run into trouble was there.
Clearly your instincts are as sharp as ever. If I'd known illicit drugs would be involved, I would have traveled to Tharbad too.
No, we're fine. What you're doing right now is extremely important. We can handle the situation here.
That analyzer is the latest model from the Basel Institute of Science. It'll be perfectly accurate, don't worry. As for the form the drugs have taken and how they're being distributed, we're looking into that on our end. But I'm sure you already have some ideas about all that.
Wait, you do? Really? I might. And I bet our diligent little concierge does as well. Nothing gets past you, does it, Mr. Arkwright? Well, aren't you two such geniuses? But yeah, something did feel off to me. I take it none of those dumbasses have mentioned anything about buying drugs so far? No, not at all. They said they didn't even remember taking anything like that, right? Is it possible they could have been forced to ingest it somehow? It would need to have been right before the film festival and distributed in a way that wouldn't catch the police or guild's attention. If there's any way to pull that off, it would have been... Well... What just hit the market and is all the rage, and we've seen in everybody's hands as we're talking to them, especially as they start talking about losing their discretion and their inhibitions. Wait, what about those new Orbal hookahs that seem so popular recently? Come to think of it, the men who kidnapped Shahina and Marielle had them. What if the drugs were mixed into the vapor ingredients of the hookah? What? Oh, interesting hypothesis. Not just interesting. I think you got it in one. Think we can get the CID and Guild to step in? The festival's in enough trouble as it is. Anything to help it kick off more smoothly is worth it at this point, I think. Orbal hookahs had exploded in popularity in Tharbad in recent days, particularly within the entertainment district. Easily obtainable by curious members of the public, the paraphernalia was sold by numerous vendors throughout the city. Further testing by Bermati and Company confirmed that the substance smoked in them was indeed the illicit drug in question. In response, the Guild and local police decided to confiscate the devices in secret. Yeah, that doesn't look so secret to me. With the CID's help, the sales of the hookahs throughout the city were put to a halt in short order. From there, Van and the others returned to the inn to take a brief break before getting back to business. After getting in touch with some of their collaborators, the group took off for Vegas Films once more. October 6th, 8/21. Guess there was kind of a commotion over at the bazaar. Granted, that was the point, but still. I'm just relieved the hookahs could all be confiscated before any more damage could be done. At this stage, we've laid down the groundwork and gathered the evidence. For now, the Guild and cops are simply going to be monitoring things. If we're going to act, now's our chance. Indeed, there is no time like the present. Let us proceed to Vegas Films. We should probably check in with Shahina and see how she's doing while we're at it. Okay. Time for our nighttime escapades, and, once again, doing the rounds. And also... Ooh, Lorelei is good. Offensive arts deal critical damage, 50% chance. Hello, Rosette.
Citrus got your better single element slot.
Yeah, but I don't want. Let me see here.
New skill added.
So, that's space and water. Nothing major. What about here? Seraphic force. I mean, it has some possibilities. Also regen guard. Where do we get HP charger? Healing start. Oh, I mean, that's not bad. Phantom start, gifted start, mystical start. That'll be good. We'll see what else we can get. Let me see.
That's a single element slot. That's a single element slot. That's a single element slot.
What if we do regen guard? That gets us straight into seraphic force. You know, might as well. It is. Healing start 2. Healing start 1. But faster cast times. Sure. Let's do that. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's why. That is why. Okay. Nope. Arc feather is too important. Not losing that. Okay. Well, let's go talk to everybody. Looks like the cops were conducting some kind of search on the store over there. They were hauling out those orbital hookahs I've been seeing around town lately. I've had some customers who smoked that stuff. Now that I think about it, they were all definitely acting a little loopy. Can we go into the cultural district? That is the question. Nope. Too big to ignore. So let's ignore it and talk to everybody else. I saw that the cops have been more active around here lately, so I got curious and decided to ask what was up. They wouldn't tell me much, but it sounds like there's something bad going around the city that's causing problems. With all the fights that have been breaking out, I'd bet they're after what's making people go nuts. You're not wrong there, Dvalish.
Looks like this area's brimming with activity too.
Come on!
The guild and police are clearly on top of things.
Come on, Hardy. Lay off already. I know what I did wrong. You're getting bent out of shape over nothing. Seriously? I mean, okay, I appreciate you covering for me while I was all worked up earlier. A situation such as this are exactly why I always warn you to err on the side of caution, so we may avoid this very circumstance. To think that you are seen in public, not only having your possessions confiscated by the police, but yelling all the while. It's extremely fortunate that it didn't turn into a far greater incident, and that the police have not charged you with anything. But how on Zemuria am I ever going to explain what happened to your father? Don't be shy. Step right up. You're gonna love what I have for sale. Better act fast, though. I'm only getting more customers. Shit. I didn't expect this to turn into such a big deal. If they find out I was smoking that stuff, I'm in for a lot more than a write-up next time. I better keep my head low and just try to do my job for now. Do my job and hope for the best. The police came around confiscating Orbital hookahs along this street earlier. Now that I think about it, the visitors around here began getting more violent right around the time those things began showing up. Makes you wonder if it's got anything to do with drugs. If so, I'm glad we kept our distance from them. Granted, if whatever they're smoking helps them calm down so we have to rough fewer people up, it's hard to complain about that. Having the opposite effect there, dude. You know that nightclub down the street? Sounds like one of its more popular girls is quitting. Supposedly she got scouted by somebody in the film industry. The owner isn't going to stop her either, seemingly. Have to admire a show of respect like that. It's got to be a blow to their bottom line, losing someone like her. You're welcome. That was us. Take a bow, everybody. A police officer just paid us a visit. Apparently, they're confiscating Orbital hookahs due to some kind of issue that was uncovered. I made it clear we don't deal in those sorts of things at my casino, but I can't deny some of our customers have smoked them. Especially Murad over there. I'm worried about him. He had quite a lot to smoke. Though frankly, smoking that much of anything is cause for concern, hookah or no. Alright, I got myself another 10 million mira. Time to turn this into a payout for the ages. At this point, a bet like this is chump change. What's a little extra now if it means that much bigger of a return later when I win it big, right? Not at the craps table, dude. Oops, craps you lose. The police paid us a visit a little while ago, asking if we dealt with Orbital hookahs. Some of our customers have been known to enjoy them, and apparently some sort of problem has cropped up. I don't know what the issue is, but whatever's going on, those cops looked awfully serious. Something must be wrong with those hookahs. I saw police officers going around confiscating them. Not that I'll miss them personally. It'll be interesting to see how people react to having something so trendy disappear overnight, though. It'll definitely make it worth going people watching at the film festival tomorrow, that's for sure. A police officer came by a little while ago. Looks like they're out confiscating some kind of device causing trouble. There have been so many problems around here lately, it's hard not to feel like Tharbad's getting a little dicey. Not to mention it's the day before the film festival, too. Who knows what's going to happen once folks start showing up. Welcome. I'll be your card game dealer tonight. Harold had some matters to attend to and took off a little while ago. For someone new here, he's actually quite the card shark. I don't know if I'll be as good of a match as him, but I'll try my best. Indeed. My beautiful savior. I hear she's going to be quitting the nightclub. Could it be true? I mean, yeah, I'm excited to watch her perform in the parade, but if she doesn't come back to the club, what am I supposed to do? She and I have made so many wonderful memories there. She can't just leave. I was I was even starting to think about maybe settling down in this city, like I'd finally found my home. But now what? This dork completely lost it. Even I can't imagine throwing literally everything away for a girl like this sad sack. If that girl gets picked up for the film festival and she gets farther and farther out of reach, then does that mean I won't be able to watch her dance anymore? Will I not be able to breathe the same air as her? Gazing at her from farther and farther away, will that still give me the strength to live like before? You might want to rethink those life choices there, buddy. Yeah. Anyway, when we come back, we will look at talking to the rest of the people and going to the hotel before we eventually make our way to Vegas Films. All right, like, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz.
Right.
And we'll catch you next time. See you then.